Hi, so this week I've been talking to so many people who have been making this transition from exercising at the gym, maybe before COVID, now to exercising at home almost predominantly. Hi, Charlotte. And I thought it might be helpful just to talk through some of the things that can help us optimize our experience by working out at home. Now, I actually like to work out in both spaces. I really do. I tend to go to the gym and I work out at home. But since COVID, I've only been to the gym 2 times, which kind of feels crazy for me. But I have found that it's actually kind of fun and kind of a challenge to figure out how we can adapt some of the experiences that we have in a gym where we have people around us who are excited and they're working on their own fitness and it's just a wonderful environment, and how we can translate some of that experience and be able to replicate it at home. Now, I find that one of the easier parts of this is to work cardio outdoors. I think most of us are nailing that right now, actually. So many people are outside, they're running or walking up inclines. People are cycling like crazy right now, which is awesome. We've been kayaking, playing tennis or pickleball, which is new to me, and just finding a way to be active and work on our cardio outdoors. That's a big deal. I just want to encourage you to keep doing that. It's huge and it's awesome. But what it doesn't take the place of is the strength training piece. Now, some people are awesome at translating what they have done in the gym to what they're doing at home, because some of the movements really translate easily. Things that are done with dumbbells can easily be done at home, right? Things like squats or lunges or bicep curls, overhead press, upright rows, easy peasy things that we can do at home. And a lot of times we can translate those. But some of the ones that tend to be a little bit more complicated is to figure out, how can I do a lat pull down at home if I'm used to doing more isolated individual muscle groups at the gym? Or even simulating like a seated row. How do I do that? How do I work on things where maybe my back is the limiter? Like I'm used to doing potentially like a seated leg press or a leg press machine, or even something like a knee extension machine. How can I simulate that at home? Some of those things can be challenging, but I encourage you not to get just stuck on the movements that you've done in the past, but to be open to try to be creative and work things in a different way. Now, I do encourage you to invest in some equipment that's going to make it easier if you plan on exercising at home long term. It's made a huge difference for the quality of my workouts to be able to have some of the implements available to me right away. We bought, it was a few years ago, but we bought just a set of dumbbells at Costco, really simple, but having the ability to use the right weight at the right time really has improved my exercise experience. And I also really am a huge advocate for having something that you can progress the resistance. For example, it's wonderful to have a set of 10-pound dumbbells. Ooh, thanks, Charlotte. But once those 10-pound dumbbells become too easy in a bicep curl, what do we go to next? So having at least like a lighter set and a heavier set, that can be something that's a really, really good starting investment. Also, resistance bands are cheaper. So really, if you're trying to stay within your budget or really kind of watching what you have available from a financial aspect, resistance bands can be wonderful. Now, I just really encourage you that we know that bare minimum, we're trying to hit at least 2 days a week of strength training for our whole body. That's at minimum. We want to be able to work on those things on purpose. I love to break it up. Now, sometimes I've done splits where it's lower body, upper body, core strength and agility, to break it up in different ways. And the whole idea between the way that you break up your muscle groups is simply to allow one portion of your body to rest while the other portion of your body is able to do work. You can do more in a week if you break it up. Now, sometimes we can do more of a traditional split by breaking up like back and biceps in one workout, chest and triceps in another workout. Those details aren't as important if you're just starting off. But if you're more advanced, you're used to doing more advanced things, that can become really important. Now, if you're having a difficult time making a substitution and figuring out what you can do, I have a lot of free videos on YouTube that you can watch that just provide some suggestions of things that you can do at home. You can completely follow along with me if you want to, and you can also just read the list of exercises if you just want to follow along that way as well. I think it's so helpful that we just empower each other to nail our workouts at home. Now, also, if you are looking for more of a comprehensive plan that isn't just a one-off, because sometimes that can be really problematic. If we're just looking for Pinterest of the workout of the day or someone's whatever, and we're just grabbing screenshots, that's not a plan. We make progressive change when we have a plan. That's really when we make a big difference. So if you're looking for that option, fitnessforus.com is my website. I just have full follow along videos that also have hard copies where you can take them along with you, or if you just want to hear my voice, hear my cues, hear my prompting, it's fitnessforus.com. A membership for the whole year is $67. The code in it together is the COVID code that I just have right now, just to try to help us all out. It takes $20 off. It makes it $47 for the whole year. And then you can get all of the workouts with me. Those are the professional ones. The YouTube ones are just ones that I tend to film right here. Anyways, regardless of where you're working out, I just want to encourage you to make sure that we're getting at least 150 minutes of cardio, a bare minimum of 2 days of strength training a week, shape and work on living in a body that you feel good in, so that you're not limited just to the things that you can do at the moment. I think so often that we change our expectations as not to be disappointed about what our body can do. Your body can do so many cool things. And the more that we train consistently, and the more that we work on our fitness, and the more that we work on our health, the more that we tend to live in a body that isn't just defined by what it looks like, but it's defined by what we feel like and how it's functioning for us. And we tend to have a lot more satisfaction with the body that we live in. So go strength train, go get to work. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a message. Have a great one. Bye-bye.